So what's good? What's good? So anyway, we're gonna keep it short and simple. So how many times do we let the enemy keep jabbing at us? Right? How many times do one person or any persons have to show you who they really are? How many times do a person have to show you that they are not for you? And see, this is why we get lined up because we keep making excuses, 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 and exceptions for the downfall of the enemy. Okay? And especially a person that does not take accountability for no actions, that's a sick person off the rip. That's a sick person off the rip. Takes no accountability at all for nothing. Nothing at all. These people are demonic. These people are sick in the head, okay? And salute to everybody. These people are not to be trusted, okay? Because anytime you just don't see the big picture and you just oblivious to the fact something is wrong with that person. But how many times do we have to let the enemy in and keep saying, oh, it's okay. He just doing this. He just that. He just this. How many times do we keep making excuses for the enemy's actions? Okay? But then when you keep accepting him in and keep accepting the enemy in, what he's going to do, he's going to get you. Because he know you are weak and you will fall prey. Okay? You will fall prey. So, how many times do we have to keep letting the enemy poke at us, jab at us, and right there clear in your face, doing you dirty? And you just keep patting. You just have to let it go. Let it go. That person already showed you red flags from the get-go. That person, the moment you met him, it was red flags twirling, okay? It was red flags twirling all up and down that field. But we as people, we tend to look over that, you know? We look over certain things and things that we should not. Red flags are red flags and they are there for a reason. Okay? Red flags are there for a reason. It's for you to wake up, smell the coffee brewing, eliminate the snakes in your circle. Okay? You have to cut the snake off at the head. Okay? That person keeps showing and keeps showing. Keep going against the grain. Keep going against the grain. Keep making a fool out of you. And this go for anybody. This go for anybody. And this is not directed at no one particular person. This goes for anybody. Because we all have snakes in the circle. And when you spot them and they spit out them red flags, that's when you have to nip it in the bud. Okay? You have to nip it in the bud. Because the moment you keep letting that person in, they're going to line you up. Okay? And we see this happening over and over and over in relationships where people ignore red flags. They look over it. Okay? And one red flag is a man cussing you out and calling you out of your name. That is the, number one red flag that you should not excuse at all. Okay? Number one red flag. There's no excuse for that. There's no changing that man. Never, ever, ever will you be able to change a person. Okay? When they show you who they are, believe them. Okay? Believe them. So this is just food for thought. You know, I see a lot of snakes in the circle. I see a lot of people just being oblivious to the facts that they're being lined up themselves. While they think they all over there with the devil, they're being lined up too. Okay? Because if they're snaking anybody out, they're a snake. And you cannot trust a snake. Okay? You cannot trust a snake. So be careful who you accept in your world. And always be aware of the red flags that are thrown out there at you, and never excuse the red flags in a relationship, in a friendship, whatever. You got to let it go. Okay? We have to wake up, and we have to be noticeable, and we have to be aware, and we have to notice everything, people moves, people actions. Once a person cross you once, I think that you should let them go, because they are not your true friend. Because a real friend would never cross you, first of all, okay? Would never cross you in that manner. Trying to line you up, snake you up, get you fired, get you lined up any kind of way, talk behind your back, talk dirty, talk down on you. A real friend would never do that, okay? So anyway, make sure y'all hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. Peace.